backpack block? No. Am I a favorite helmet? No.
I mean, I watch the most violent sport, so I mean,
listen.
Hey, you know what? You don't even know.
There.
Bagg can understand this. Southgate can understand this. JB can even understand this, and everybody else who's over the age of 30 knows what hockey's hardest hitters was.
Oh no, I
I
don't.
don't know. But bro, there's
Chief is now disappointing all of you.
there's a UFC fighter that literally teaches hockey players right now how to fight. You know that, right?
No, and that's good.
As a part-time job.
I did not know that.
Why not? Look it.
Yeah, because they damn sure can't fight.
Only half of them can. Hey, just because they're white doesn't mean they can't fight. They just don't know how to fight.
Hey, I didn't say that. You said it.
He said, I didn't say that. You said that.
I didn't say that. You said
I know what you were thinking, Bagg.
Well, I was gonna give the blame because they're on ice skates, but hey, you know.
I was gonna say it's kind of hard to fight somebody when you're flying at them at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
I'll show you, Jimmy. Don't worry.
But he's gonna hit him with a clothesline like he's in WWE.
You know, I'm just gonna F5 someone right on the ice.
I mean, they got a freaking hockey stick in their hand. Why don't they just use it like a baseball?
No. That's not how
That's
that
what I
works.
would do. Like, fuck.
That's not how that works, Jimmy.
It's better than hey. All I know is when I seen that one dude to have his knife, what was it? Yeah, his neck get yeah. That was crazy.
I saw one dude's head get busted open on the ice, and this shit was pink.
And then try to say that he didn't do that. That he didn't do that shit on purpose. Yeah, okay.
Accidentally on purpose.
Oh, accidentally on purpose. That makes sense. Gotcha.
Bro, did you see that Pee Wee hockey scrum of all the little kids?
Yes,
fighting
in
on the ice?
Hershey,
No.
PA, yes.
Yo, did you
my
guys
God.
ever see? Wait, did you guys ever see Clint Malachek?
Yes, but Southgate, that fucking youth hockey match in Hershey, PA.
Chief, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking
I
to
wasn't talking to you either. I was talking to Jimmy. So kiss my ass.
Jimmy, did you ever see what happened to Clint Malachek?
No, I have not. I'm not a big hockey guy, brother.
Well, no, in the early 90s, he was a goalie for the Buffalo Sabres.
Mm-hmm.
And this is before they wore the throat protectors. His whole jugular got hit with an ice skate.
Puck? Oh,
No,
with
with
an
an ice skate.
No, with an ice. That's
Someone freaking sweet chin me or something?
No. He was like legitimately probably like 30 seconds from being unalived on the ice.
Jesus.
I mean, there was like pints of blood all over the place.
How does an ice skate get in somebody's throat? Did he just
Let's not ask that question, Jimmy. Okay?
No. They were going for the puck around the neck, and the skate flew up and hit him in the throat.
Yeah, make that make sense.
No.
Crazy.
He's the reason why they all have to wear throat protectors now. This is back when they wore those bullshit masks.
But it just happened. It just happened again last year.
No, there are instances where it could happen, but they had no throat protection at all back then.
Right, but my thing is that when that defies physics.
Bagg, you're like, this is a white people sport, man. You don't gotta worry about that shit.
Why are we defying physics?
Y'all keep saying that shit.
No, I actually said something to Common before because he said, New Jersey never had a professional sports team. I said, what about the Devils? He went, oh, I forgot about them. I said, yeah, but you're not white. He was hysterical.
I mean, he ain't lying.
Yeah,
He's not lying.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about hockey, bro. And I'm white.
Jimmy, you should, considering where you
I
live.
tell you, listen.
What does Bristol, Virginia have to do with hockey?
We do have one black man on the panel that cares about hockey. Speak up.
Kind of. I do.
Yeah, there you go.
Kind of. I do. Yeah.
My friendly Canadian
AJ's
friend.
black? What are you talking about?
Yes, I am. What the hell? Yes,
I know,
am.
brother. I'm fucking
He is Canadian, actually. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, he's got Canadian blood in him.
No,
So
he cares about hockey. And
I mean, I was
leaves.
born there.
Well, you know what's funny
that
though?
doesn't
Racing
count.
leaves.
You know what's funny though?
At this point, it doesn't.
I didn't say I was born there.
No, you know what's
At
funny
this
though?
point, that doesn't
Yeah,
count.
that's funny,
Sage.
though.
Is that black people invented hockey?
I lived there for 9 years. I was in
Probably.
10 years.
Yeah,
No,
but
there's nothing
I wouldn't
probably
doubt
about it.
that.
That's an accurate statement. It's factual.
That's
I-
you know what?
I-
I'm not even gonna say it. Nope, I'm good.
They invented a lot of things.
You know what?
Everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what?
Everything
Actually, Bag,
I guarantee they didn't
I'll be back.
invent hockey. I guarantee that shit.
he just said they did. So, Bag, I've never even thought of asking how the invention of hockey came to pass. So, school me.
It was in 1840s or 1850s
Shit.
up in Canada.
Okay, and what they came up with? Like, how did they start first playing the game?
Just literally out in the open.
No, I know. I'm just saying, what did they use for a puck? Like, I'm sure
that
wasn't puck.
I'm not sure. I don't know the actual details on it. I just know it was there was a certain tribe up in Canada that
Nova Scotia was the first league founded by a black man. I just googled it.
That sounds about right. Yeah, Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
What was it like in what are they called? I can't say the word.
I don't know where you're trying to go with this.
Yeah, I was about to say
Indigenous tribe or something.
Oh, indigenous tribe. Yeah.
Ontario?
No, not Ontario. I'm not to say Ontario.
Probably.
No, what was the word I just said, Jimmy?
Indigenous is the word he was trying to.
Yes, that's the.
Okay, yes, that's the word I can't pronounce.
I mean, you're pretty good if you're not being able to know.
What year did it say?
The first full league was started in 1895.
Say good night.
18 what?
The first full
Say
league was
bye-bye.
started in 1895.
95.
Okay, so
I don't care what anyone telling me. Chief
Hey,
is fired.
little Chief was saying good night. Whatever.
Good night, little
Little
chief. Go eat some
Bye-bye.
dino nuggets.
so it was actually
Say see ya.
invented. Wait, it was actually invented in Nova Scotia.
Yeah. Yeah,
What
Nova
was it?
Scotia.
And then
Nova
those
Scotia.
fucking Vikings came over and stole everything again.
That's
I think
what they do.
Yep.
Was the Vikings in the
Fucking-
1900s? Am I tripping? I think that was before that.
It was before.
Yeah, it was way
joking.
before.
I'm joking.
It was like, hold on. I didn't even fail history.
But yes, that's what they do. It's called imperialism and colonialism.
Those fucking
Yeah.
Russians, man.
Let's
So-
not
so-
get
so
let's not get
if
down a
it's-
deep dark rabbit hole
so if
about
you-
how hockey was invented.
Which NHL team are you back though? It's like the fucking
Edmonton Oilers.
Oh,
At
yeah,
this
yeah,
point,
yeah.
we're gonna
Yo,
say the
South-
Canadians invented fucking
Let's go easy on this subject
where the Great One
because
plays?
TikTok is being very, 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 very sensitive. Very sensitive.
Where what boy says?
Will the Great One play for us?
The great one. Who's the great one?
Gretzky.
I was about to say the same thing.
Wayne
Oh,
Gretzky.
Oh, Wayne Gretzky.
I didn't know. I actually didn't know what team he was on. My fault.
No, his nickname is the Great One.
His nickname's the Great One.
Is he the fucking Rock?
How do you not know who Wayne
Yeah.
Gretzky is? What the fuck?
I know who Wayne Gretzky is. I didn't
Hey,
know
I'm
his
just
nickname
saying,
was
if it was
the
me,
fucking Rock.
I'd be in the bleachers right now. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah, no, you should be in the bleachers and not know
Right,
Wayne Gretzky's nickname is the Great One.
I
That's
just don't know what team he
Like-
plays for.
All right.
He was
You-
literally
wait.
called the
Well,
he was
okay.
literally called the Great One before the Rock ever could even think of
Do
it.
you know any of the teams? He played for two teams. Do you know any of the teams he played for?
Of the
I just said one just now.
I-
Hey, hold on,
Oilers.
don't say it, Sage. Don't say it, Sage. Hey, who
He
does
just said
Connor
the
McDavid
Oilers.
play for right now?
The fucking Maple Leafs. Shut up.
Okay. No.
The Oilers?
Who does Connor McDavid? Yes. Who does
That's
Connor
it.
McDavid play for right now?
A Canadian
Whatever
team.
team is
The
Vancouver.
Edmonton Oilers. And who
Oh,
was Wayne
Edmonton.
Gretzky's second team he played for?
I thought it
Because
was the
in my opinion, he sold out.
I thought it was the Vancouver Oilers.
No, he went to Los Angeles Kings.
Yeah, he
Oh.
went to the LA Kings.
Oh, okay.
Hey, drink your milk, please. I don't
when
need
the
your
Kings.
sass.
That's when the Kings went from that ugly purple and gold uniform to the black and like Raiders colors,
Yeah.
black and
Yeah.
silver.
Nice.
Okay, so they had what, like a Sacramento Kings type thing going?
No. It was a completely different situation.
No, they were owned by the Lakers. The
Oh,
Los
okay.
Angeles Kings.
But at the time when Gretzky,
They were
got-
complete ass.
when Gretzky moved to the LA Kings,
That's when Mark Messier went to the Rangers.
What
Yes,
year, like what decade was this?
it was 91, right?
Late
Right,
80s,
so
early
it was-
90s, that whole
Yeah,
Edmonton
yeah.
team.
Somewhere
broke
around
up.
there. But at the same time, the Raiders were in LA, so they tried to match the colors.
Yes.
So what's the name? You said
You know what it was?
Dr. Bus owned them, right?
Yes. You know what it was? Big.
What's up?
At that time, the whole NWA phase was hitting.
Okay.
So they were all rocking the Raider gear. So they wanted to make money off of that. The black and that's what they were all wearing, Georgetown Raider gear like
They
that.
were in Raider gear
So-
or White Sox gear.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yes.
The white?
And
Okay.
White Sox and Georgetown Hoyas. They wore a lot of Georgetown Hoya gear.
Like if
The
you look back
Georgetown.
in the day at those pictures of NWA, you'll find Ice Cube with a Chicago White Sox hat on.
As a matter of fact, did you guys watch the end of the NWA movie?
Yeah.
Straight out of Compton. Yes.
Yeah. Do you remember when they do their first concert and Eazy-E told them all to wear black T-shirts?
Yeah.
And Yella came and he had on that Los Angeles Kings purple and yellow jersey. He said, it's the only thing I had clean. He said, get that fucking thing off. That's when they switched the colors.
Oh, okay.
Like right around that time. It was more for jersey sales because the jerseys were ugly.
There was at one point where LA was trying to honestly bring every sports team they had to the same colors, just like Pittsburgh.
Like Pittsburgh, yeah.
It didn't happen. But yeah.
Bro, do y'all remember the jerseys that they put out earlier this year?
Who? Which team?
Steelers?
Yeah, don't get me started, please. Do not get me started on
The
those
Steelers
fucking ugly
uniforms
ass
are
jerseys.
No,
It looked like Jake from
to be
State
honest
Farm.
with you, no. The worst jerseys I seen this year were those Chargers jerseys.
Oh yeah,
Which
the banana
ones?
ones, the banana ones where they look like
Yeah.
a fucking banana.
The ones that look like candy corn. Oh,
But he's a
God.
fucking. You got Kevin and Bob out there like they're in the fucking
Hey,
Minions.
I will say this: the Denver Broncos yellow and brown jerseys still take the cake for me.
Well, it's better than the Cleveland Browns jersey, a brown paper bag.
Or the freaking Packers jersey. The Packers jersey this year was ass too, bro.
It was navy blue and shit brown. Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I never understood that.
What was the other? What? No, still, I'm telling you, the worst uniform to ever come out of NFL history was the Philadelphia Eagles 2004 throwbacks. They were powder blue and yellow.
What?
Yeah, make sense.
Why would you try that color combination? I don't know. A damn bit. I mean, I guess that's kind of what the Chargers do, but why are you the Eagles doing that?
Yeah, the Chargers, they just be trying shit.
You're missing the point as to how bad those Philly uniforms were. I still remember it to this day of watching Donovan McNabb wear that uniform, and I'm just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Like, it was bad.
Got some tough ass units.
Houston.
Which one?
They debuted them on Thanksgiving last year.
Is that the black ones with the red on the outside?
For Houston?
No,
Yeah.
I think they had the powder blue.
Yeah, they're trying to steal my Oilers shit, bro. That's what they're trying to do.
It does look very similar.
Aren't they actual Oilers though?
No, Sage.
No, Tennessee
No.
is the Oilers.
We're the
Hey,
Oilers,
the only
Sage.
team that tried to steal your Oilers uniforms was literally Ole Miss in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
I did see that. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna keep
Fuck
my mouth
Ole Miss.
No, go look at those uniforms in the playoffs.
Those uniforms were really nice.
I don't like
No,
our.
I agree 100%. If I want to look at something similar,
I was going to make a joke.
those Ole Miss powder
Nah, make it,
blues were
Bag. Make it.
fucking
I'm not going to be
amazing.
offended. Who's going to be
No,
offended?
it ain't towards nobody in particular. It's just it's a sore subject.
Yo, Jimmy.
Let me say the only motherfuckers that steal oil is the United States of America.
Yo, Jimmy.
Yeah.
If I took off the logo off our helmets and told you they were Oregon Duck jerseys, would you believe me?
Yes, bro. That's why I don't
like
like y'all's uniforms, bro. Y'all look
Hey.
like a fucking AAU team.
Yeah, I don't
See,
like it
here's
either.
the thing. No, I
That's
asked
what I
Sage.
never like
No,
the
I asked
Seahawks.
Sage
That
earlier in the
neon green
season.
shit, you look like an AAU team,
No,
bro.
Yeah,
here's the
I
thing,
like
though.
it either.
No. Here's the problem. Earlier in the season, I asked Sage, "Hey, what do you think of those '90s AFC uniforms?" He said they were ugly.
What?
What?
I haven't seen the 90s one. Well, the 90s one.
You evidently don't remember our conversation. They had the throwback jerseys on that night for a Thursday night game, and you said they were ugly.
And whose team?
Jimmy against the Cardinals?
Or not Jimmy's.
Who?
I'm sorry. Not
What?
Jimmy's. Sage's.
Yeah, I
The
was gonna
Cardinals
say,
game one?
My team didn't even
Yeah,
have
when
a
they had
fucking
the old
game.
'90s AFC uniforms on.
What up, Tim?
Yeah, I remember that. I think. Hold on. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you said the Seahawks uniforms were ugly. What are you talking about? Those '90s AFC uniforms were fucking clean.
Oh, when they were in the AFC Central.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna be a homer, Tim, I can say the Oilers jerseys are the best. All right, dog.
No, I disagree. Kelly Greens are clean as shit.
Shut up, Tim.
But
Yeah,
they're
but
not
I
one of the
mean,
best.
how much
Hey,
stuff?
speaking
are
of
you
which,
really wearing?
hey,
How
actually,
many
Tim,
people actually wear
hold on.
green?
really
bro?
quick,
Let's be
really
honest,
quick,
dog.
Jimmy. Tim, I haven't talked to you all week. Are you good, buddy? I just need to do welfare check.
I've been popping on. It's been busy.
Okay. I just
I'm
want to
trying to
make sure
sneak
my
in.
guy was good. And that's all.
We're golden. We're not happy, but we're golden.
Look,
Say, see ya.
at least you won your
Bye-bye.
division.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure you're okay, Tim.
You got a freaking wizard as your GM, bro. You'll be fine.
I was upset, and then Tuesday
You fired the
I
problem.
realized that I leave for the Senior Bowl next Sunday,
Oh, word?
and then we're
ready for bed.
we're teaming up with Bud Light to do a live tailgate for the Shane Gillis
Oh, and you're not inviting me. Got it.
for the Shane Gillis concert or the Shane Gillis comedy show that's happening at Lincoln and Financial Field in July. So I was upset, and then I thought there's things to look forward to, and we're going to the draft in Pittsburgh. I mean, there's things to look up to.
Thanks for inviting me, bud.
Hey, you're invited every time. Everybody's invited everywhere.
Oh man. No, I'm
What you going for the Senior Bowl for?
his podcast.
Oh,
Yeah,
word?
we got media credentials. We're gonna go
That's
there and be on
dope.
the sidelines and shit.
You think
Yeah,
Chambliss is actually? Are they?
Good.
I don't know if they're actually going to give Chambliss his year or not.
They already denied it. They already denied it.
I know, but they're back in court again.
He's not going to get approved. I mean, the amount of transfers and attempts he's already had. He didn't have any injuries, like major injuries, like that would, you know what I mean? There's no logical justification.
Yeah, I can't believe Dante Moore went back to Oregon.
Did anybody see that video?
Nah.
It was the Simpsons video where Grandpa Simpson walks into the
is it Dylan Raiola?
But he walks in, he's Dante Morris, and he walks in, and in the clip where the Grandpa Simpson walks into the boudoir and then turns right around and walks out.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dante Moore. He walks in and Bart's wearing a full New York Jets outfit, and he turns right around and goes back to Oregon.
Oh, it's funny because
They're not.
the sad thing is the Jets will be here again next year. So I don't always think it's just inevitable.
Nah, Malik Willis is going to get a contract by then.
Was he eligible for the draft?
Yeah, he would have been the second. He would have been the
Dante
second
Moore,
pick.
yeah, second. Yeah. Well, he would have been the
Jimmy,
second.
The Jets are still going to be.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Then anytime, I don't care if you get drafted third in the third round. I'm sorry, going back to college for another year is just dangerous precedent.
Well, the thing is now they get NIL money. So
That's the problem now.
That shit
They're
sounds
It
good.
used to be maximize your draft position, get paid now, and now I can wait. I can wait a little.
It's like, do you want to go to the New York Jets, make about $8 million for 3 years, or you want to go back to Oregon and make $5 million for one?
Well,
Nah,
I
you're gonna
was
go to the draft.
I was able to talk to Andrew Makuba, and he legitimately took a pay cut from Texas to go to the NFL.
As he should.
Yeah, Quinn Ewers did the same shit.
As he should. Because what is the objective, right? What is the end goal? is not to only just make it to the league, but it's to get that generational wealth, which is an extension.
Yeah. But now that generational wealth is offered in college, though. Now
it's not. It's not.
Not the same level at all,
Jimmy. It is not.
Bagg, if you're financially smart, bro, you can make $5 million last a lifetime.
Okay, now what is $5 million opposed to making $55 million a year?
But that's if you get to your third. That's if you get to your second contract. A lot of players don't make it to their second contract.
Sure, and the thing is that you got to have the confidence and belief in yourself.
Yeah.
Right now, if he doesn't believe in himself, and sure, go back to
yeah, I believe in a lot. I believe in a lot of things, but saving the Jets.
Would you say Tim?
No, but to Bagg's point, when I talked to him and we were doing like a brief interview, he said that the financial understanding was why he went to the NFL, because they are still developing that mindset in the college realm where, to your point, if you have the right people in your corner to make sure you're doing the right shit with your money, it's still not there yet in the college level because NIL is so fresh. Yeah, where when these rookies go to the pros, because of all the mistakes that's happened, and we can tell a million stories about all the mistakes that's happened with every athlete throughout every professional, the four major sports, because of what the NFL offers for each organization to make sure you're handling your money correctly, is why it was a no-brainer, even though he took a pay cut.
And also,
if you're able to have room to develop for another year, I would take it, especially at the QB position
in college.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, all that.
Why not? Why not to get to develop?
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you why not. Okay, so they pulled 12 games, right, in college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, say week 10, you tear your Achilles. Now what?
Yeah, injury is always a risk.
Fucked.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna play and put with my draft stock, right? I'm not gonna put that in jeopardy, but I'm not gonna add another year and the potential, because football is a gladiator. It's a violent contact sport.
Now, Bagg, I agree with you and disagree, and you might agree with me. If you're day 1 or 2 or even 3, I'd say draft. If you're looking undrafted, or you're 6 or 7,
good,
and you're guaranteed a bag at NIL money.
Oh yeah,
I'm staying.
Yeah, I would do the same thing.
But I'm just saying, like, for example, now you may just respond with and just ass, but like his coach did say that he should stay another year.
Let me ask you this though, Tim. Even if I'm getting drafted in the 5th round, right? Going back to college to get money, that means you were already good enough. You should have been getting money this past year.
No, he did. He's just getting more.
And most of them do. And the bigger thing with that is either A, transfer portal in today's world, or B, they hire the bag. They hire the money. So, like, the prime example is that dude, Mike Kadick, that's now in Barstool Sports.
Yeah.
Because he came back to Indiana for his 5th year, and they told him, like, we want you here. We're going to make a run, but we want to prep the freshman behind you that's going to be the starter after you leave.
Right.
And we're going to pay you this, but and he knew his draft progress was either 5th, 6th, or 7th, and it wasn't guaranteed. And they offered him, I think it was $650,000, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to stay another year in college and party my ass off."
What? Yeah, that's pretty much what he did.
What?
And I guarantee you that 600 is gone.
Probably.
No, I guarantee you that 600 is
I mean,
gone.
he comes from a pretty rich family,
though. Yeah. Trust fund baby is a trust fund baby.
I wouldn't say trust, but it's the upper class for sure. I watch him on Barstool. I like this. I watch a lot of their shit.
Yeah,
it's typical offensive lineman.
I mean, the risk versus reward is just not. It's not great enough for me.
I mean, that's why I was confused when Ollie Gordon didn't go out when his crazy junior year. He stayed for his senior year and he sucked, and that's why his draft stock tanked in last year's draft. But he actually made it up pretty deep. Like, he was a serviceable back for Miami this year, but he could have been like a 1st-round talent. But all Dante Moore going back does is that quarterback class next year is loaded. Loaded, bro.
You know, everyone Sellers.
It's Sellers. It's Dante Moore now. There's Manning. There's Sorsby, Sam Levitt. Even though I don't think Sam Levitt will be all that, but he's going to be in the LSU system. That'll be very advantageous for him to succeed in.
You guys saw the
motherfuckers better
red
stop
shirt.
with these big words.
You guys saw the red shirt.
Advantageous is a
right?
three-syllable word.
You guys saw the red shirt change. That's up to the committee now, right?
No.
What does that mean?
So officially, so every other year previous before this, if you played more than 4 games, you were not redshirt eligible.
Yeah.
And that was the rule in college. So they changed it this year because of the transfer portal. So if the committee approves it, which they're saying is a 90% chance of passing,
It's 9 games,
nine
right?
9 games. You can
What?
play up to 9 games and still redshirt. So you can
That's
still be a redshirt.
crazy.
That's dumb.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
That's dumb.
What's going to happen
That's
here
damn your
soon?
whole season right there. It's dumb.
You're right.
People are finally out of the COVID years. They're finally people gone from the because that's why you see 25. That's why Tyler Shuck was 26 when he was drafted because he had a red shirt year and a COVID year. So he had 2 years where he was just doing nothing.
Well, no, that's why Ohio State offered Genty $10 million on the NI deal to transfer.
Yeah.
And he said no, and he stayed at Boise.
He would have definitely won the Heisman again from that team.
Yeah, but who's to say that he would have did what he did?
Yeah.
Hey man, he's doing it on NFL level, so I'm
he's not doing what he was doing in college.
Breaking tackles and stuff.
Breaking tackles and stuff.
Who won Rookie of the Year? Who's going to win Rookie of the Year? Who's the only offensive Rookie of the Year?
The Titan?
Nah, McMillan.
McMillan?
Yeah, McMillan for the Panthers. He's the front runner right now.
Either McMillan or Ashton Genty.
Bro, if Ibuka would have stayed healthy, it would have been Ibuka, bro. Ibuka was on a heater.
He was playing mid for like half the season. What are you talking about?
He was on a heater.
In the beginning, he was cooking.
That's sad that they dropped.
He was like that. Week like 4 to
8. What week did
Did you guys hear the stats that they dropped about Genty?
Mike Evans? What week did Mike Evans get hurt?
Like most of the yards are after contact.
1,000 yards after contact.
When Ibuka became the number 1 receiver is when his stats went down. Because he's not ready yet to be a number 1.
If Genty had any blocking this year, he
had one of the worst O-lines in football, if not
worse. He had the worst O-line in football.
They were running pass plays to just get
after
Genty the ball.
I know. I saw that.
Yeah,
1,000 yards after contact. Wild.
Yeah, that's because he doesn't get the. That's because he gets the ball and immediately is hit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, if he had a competent online whatsoever,
remember the Penn State game?
Top 15.
Yeah.
When he ran the ball 30 times at 100 yards.
Yeah, he still had 100 yards, which
he was getting destroyed,
which was impressive because as soon as he touched the ball in the backfield, he was getting hit, but he was breaking it and still getting 3 yards.
That's what movie about Genty. Like he can just break tackles, man.
No, I legit from personal eye test, I thought the 2 most impressive rookies this year for consistency were McMillan and RJ Harvey.
Okay. I was worried about Genty's size.
In my eyes, Mason Graham every week showed up.
Yeah, well, that's because Myles Garrett gets all the attention.
I thought we were.
How is that dismissive? It's an actual objective fact.
Because Mason. Okay.
Nobody's knocking and saying Mason Graham didn't do his job.
Mason Graham was a top 5 pick for a reason. He was the best defensive lineman in that class.
But when we watch the Browns play, we understand Myles Garrett at best is getting double teamed, if not triple teamed. We watch Jimmy's Titans literally triple team him with their whole left side of the fucking line.
That was the first game
I'm saying
he
won the few players along Myles Garrett to actually maximize that.
Sure.
Well, Sean Gay couldn't maximize that.
Nah.
He couldn't. He couldn't.
Is he your defensive player of the year, Sage?
Who? Miles?
No, Mason.
I think so. Him or that Falcons guy.
All right, I can give you
which one? Walker or Pierce?
I think Pierce. I think Pierce at the beginning of the year.
Really? You talking about from Atlanta?
Yeah, was Pierce Walker at the end of the year? I can't remember right now.
Pierce went off at the end of the year when the voting happens. I mean, if I was to give, I'm not taking anything away from Mason Graham, but Schweissinger, he had a fantastic year.
Schweissinger,
that's what I kind of don't.
Also, what do you guys think about Colson Loveland this year?
He played amazing,
bro. He's going to be a top 5, top 10.
I am drafting him. I am drafting him third round in fantasy.
I'm saying even though he's a fantasy safety net, bro.
Yeah, even though people love the eye popping, deep threat, he's a fantastic blocker for the Bears.
He's also the number 1 target in freaking.
He's a Kittle type. He's a Kittle type,
bro. He's the number 1 target in numbers crunch time, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't come off the field. He's a high percentage player who can block, and when he gets in space, and even if they put him in the slot, he's productive. Like
that's what I'm saying.
There's a reason why he was a top pick.
Yeah, there's a reason why they drafted him over Tyler Warren, bro.
Yeah, but talking about Atlanta, like. I understand firing the head coach, but I don't fully agree with firing the GM. Like so far, like he's hit a majority of his draft picks.
I mean, the thing is though,
especially the last 2-3 drafts, I agree.
When you fire a coach,
except
normally
the
coach and the GM,
Michael Penix and Kirk Cousins ordeal.
You normally want to bring Sage. You normally want to bring in a coach and a GM on the same time. That way, they're on the same page. Sometimes when coaches and GMs are brought in at different times, they each have different visions for the team.
Yeah, I agree.
As a team that's done that before, that's what's killed the Titans multiple years.
But I'm just saying, like he tried twice to find the quarterback, and it didn't work both times. Like he actually did his ass to find a quarterback.
He can wait till next year and pick one of the.
He's fired now. He's gone now, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, but realistically, I go back to what Southgate said. There's some statistics you have to look at. If these guys are a top 5 overall pick, you guys know just as well as I do, there's a reason why you're a top 5 overall pick because your team sucks. So when you look at statistics like Genti and 1,000 yards after contact, that means as long as he's used properly, he's going to be a stud back in this league as long as they add any pieces.
What did Cam Ward finish?
As long as they don't get him on a live first.
Out of my
and that's why I don't care what anyone tells me. Drafting a right back that high is not worth it. Point blank. Period. It's just not.
Out of my selfish curiosity, where did Cam Ward finish? You know.
And what?
In odds on for offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah, I know he's not going to win it.
No.
I don't even think he's on the list.
But at the same time, if you do the eye test, he didn't play. I'm not going to say he played well, but he didn't play poorly either. He did a lot better than I thought he would. I thought he was going to come in, and I thought he was going to be like Richardson. I thought he was going to be AR. Like
damn.
And I'm saying AR when he first got drafted, not where we think of him now, but where you think of the potential.
I mean, but Cam
when he popped off, like when I was watching him because when you watch him in Miami, he had days in the pocket. He had minutes to decide what he was doing, and I was like, that's going to hurt him. And he impressed me with his first read, second read. All right, use my legs, but he used it properly. I don't think he played poorly.
I think having a good line in college actually helps you because it inherently makes you slow down versus constantly having to rush your clock.
It does, and that's why I thought coming from Miami and having all day, I thought coming to the NFL speed was going to affect him dramatically. And when I saw him sit and take first, second, like he didn't go past the second read, but when you saw how much time he had, it impressed me where he still attempted each time, first, second, not there. All right, use my mobility and do what I can. Like he made smart decisions. He might not have played lights out, but he didn't make poor decisions.
You can't teach that. It's something that you have or you don't have.
Good analysis. That's what I need to hear about my quarterback, man.
I mean, there's a big upside. Like, you know what I mean? As long as they have the right QB coach and they come up with the right offensive scheme and they draft some pieces. Like,
I need to make sure that he's fired, actually.
If they fix the whole franchise, just
okay. We had. I mean, our best receivers were rookies this year, so that was the main problem. It's their first taste of the NFL, and the rookie class is the one carrying the load.
I think once again the Falcons' job has become a great landing spot. and he's gonna be smart with it.
How much money they got?
I think they got like a couple change so for you see, but
Falcons are in good shape. I mean, because they just restructured. The biggest thing was they restructured Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
What's Kyle going? Is Kyle staying or leaving?
Is he going to stay? Is he going to leave? I think he's going to leave.
Is he on his last year contract now?
He's done. Yeah, he's open. He's available. Yeah, I think he's done there.
Mm.
I think because realistically, I think a team that needs a tight end is going to pay him top 10 money. I don't think Atlanta's in a position to pay him top 10 tight end money.
Who do you think
that potential is still there, and people still want to maximize it and see if they can maximize it.
Who's going to pay him? That's what I want to know.
Any team needs a weapon.
I mean, JB's Chiefs could pay him. The team you were just talking about, the Titans, like they could.
Nah,
pay him.
we got it.
But would you actually give Pitts that money?
Top 10 money?
Yeah.
I wouldn't, not for my roster.
Nah,
but I mean, if there's a team that's like to what Zane was saying, if there's that big of an upside. I mean, he played well this year.
He did.
So
he played well.
Kyle Pitts will not get top 10.
No. Kyle Pitts played well when they. Hold on. Wait. No, hold on. Kyle Pitts played well when they put him at wideout, not coming off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Well, that's what they did. That's where he succeeded at Georgia too. Like if you look back,
I mean that was supposed to be the point of him though. That was supposed to be the original game plan. I don't know why they didn't.
Then he's not a tight end. He's a wide receiver.
He's a large.
I'm not gonna lie. Someone will pay Kyle Pitts a big contract. Someone will pay him.
Jimmy Graham 2.0.
But Jimmy Graham came off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I know, but Jimmy Graham also worked his way into a slot after his fifth or sixth year.
But on first and second down, he came off the line of scrimmage.
When Jimmy Graham When Jimmy Graham got moved into the slot when fucking Sean Payton in like his second year. Yeah, like his second year he got moved over to the slot with fucking Marquise Colston.
Someone's gonna give Kyle Pitts a big contract.
Hey, we are live. Yeah, but
he has a great cash radius.
And he's only 25, man. At 4 years in the league, and he's only 25.
See, here's the deal: is you can't. I get it. Like everybody kind of sells on the upside, right? Like teams pay on upside, right? The promissory of the possibility of what you.
The promissory. Right? What the fuck is that?
Like promissory. Hold on, dude. Just stay muted. Okay. Like they are going off of the whole ideology that they believe that you're going to perform at a high level consistently, right? Like you're going to have you're going to produce all the time on a contract. But with him, dude, it's like a fucking dude. He hasn't produced. I mean, he does when he gets moved over, but the question is he going to produce even if he gets moved? I get, sometimes different places. I would love to see him in a fucking Chiefs uniform. Tell you that.
I think he would get utilized well there, but sometimes he is his biggest enemy is himself because sometimes he tends to give up on routes. Sometimes he tends to drop the easy layups. He drops them sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just tough. You know who I feel like is a bigger red flag, and he's more off of hype and true upside? Someone is going to overpay Isaiah Likely.
Appreciate you.
Yes. Yeah, I think so too.
I think Baltimore's going to keep him.
Money.
I think Baltimore's going to keep him.
I think if Baltimore was going to keep them, they shouldn't have paid Mark Andrews 3 years.
Agreed.
Yes, agreed.
If you were going to pay him, you should not have paid Andrews because you have bigger problems. You got to pay Linderbaum. You cannot let Linderbaum hit the open market. You cannot.
That's a name?
Yeah, Linderbaum.
So let me ask a serious question. And this is no homer. I'm just curious. Serious question.
No.
Statistically, one of these guys have done better than the rest. But who are you paying out of these three? Goddard, Pitts, or Likely?
Goddard by a mile.
Yeah, likely.
Here's the thing. Question. Let me ask you guys. Let me ask. Okay, what is Goddard's age? Any older?
He's like 30.
Okay.
33.
33. Okay, so
no, he's on a second deal. He's 30. He's going to turn 31.
Okay, I'm gonna pass on Goddard. Goddard would be my second option probably. But it's, definitely unless he's like really cheap, worth it. But the other two though, like bro, like I said, dude, Pitts, man, I like Pitts, bro. I really do. Likely though, I think Likely is I think Likely probably has the bigger ups.
No, because he's just a playmaker. He'll give you one catch for 40 and then not do anything else.
I just think. Oh, granted, he's no George Kittle, but George Kittle just got paid being best out of 30.
Because we can say he's a backup.
If I could ask him for a 1-year contract, I'll pay him max value for 1 year.
Well, what's Isaiah Likely's production look like?
Because the thing about Likely is, he's a backup, but do you want to give a backup starter money without seeing the proof? Like, has he proven himself enough to get starter money? And what if he doesn't produce at a starter level?
He's proven himself to me.
I mean, he makes big plays, sure. But if you're just a playmaker and there's no consistency, can you get the 60 catches for 900? Because he's a field stretcher. He's a field stretcher.
But like Dallas Goedert has been a top 5 tight end for the last 3 years straight, and arguably this year top 3.
Yeah, but I'm done with older tight ends like that, bro. You got like 2 to 4 years with them guys. I'm good.
So no, I brought that up because I do agree with JB. The age of Goddard is 31. That's a big piece. The crazy thing is, the mental assumption is that Kyle Pitts is so much older than he is. He is the exact same age as Isaiah Likely.
Yep.
Yeah, they're 25. Yeah, they came out the same age.
This is even on the or
something like that.
It's because Kyle Pitts came into the league at 20, right? One of the youngest.
I don't think any of those tight ends have the skill set that Likely has.
I don't know, man.
I think that what's his face? Kyle Pitts is such a fucking mismatch and a freak of nature. You put him out in the slot like they've been doing, dude. Like they did with Kelsey, Andy did. Dude, you got a freak of nature. But the same thing with Isaiah Likely. I think they're very, very similar type of players. So like
they are. I agree.
I think they can both flourish for sure.
I think the thing with that I would personally say separates, and I think it's a big factor. What separates Pitts and Likely, because I'm not gonna doubt Likely's ability. He can jump with the best of them. He is fast. He can block. But with Pitts, man, even when it doesn't look like he of course he hasn't lived up to the hype because he was a generational prospect. He was a generational prospect.
Likely to the Giants, not Likely to the Giants would be a good fit.
I think Likely to New England because Hunter Henry is going to be on his way out.
Bro, but he's going to reunite with fucking Harbaugh over there, bro.
Yeah,
that is true. He just might go for there. That's actually not bad.
And you line up over there with fucking Scatterboo, and you got Jackson Dart and fucking Neighbors with Slayton.
Likely won't go to Chicago. Chicago's good.
Wait, hold on. Who just used the word generational talent?
Don't tell me Kyle Pitts wasn't a generational talent. He was a generational talent.
Coming into the draft, he was projected to be a generational.
He was a generational talent. He for sure was. And in his rookie year, he had 1,000 yards.
I would say projected is, that's not. I mean, Rashee Rice was 20 yards from 1,000 on his rookie year, and he played half the season.
But at tight end and receivers different.
Bro, but he was third on the depth chart, and he didn't start until the fucking week 7. Okay, so what do you mean?
But my thing is, JB, he was a top 5 pick.
He was the 4th overall pick.
He was the 4th overall pick.
Okay,
so he's expected to have 1,000 yards. That's my point. He's expected to have 1,000 yards his rookie year as a starting tight end. Rashee Rice was a number three that didn't start. It didn't play the first half of the season. And it was 20 yards away from getting fucking 1,000 yards.
But that has nothing to do with Kyle Pitts. The fact of the matter is,
it does. I don't applaud that 1,000 yards. Like I don't care about that. That's not generational talent.
But that's what he was projected as. That's not what I'm saying. That's not my opinion. That's what the consensus was, that he was a generational talent coming out of college.
Yes, I agree.
So the thing is, it sucks because anything less than amazing in some people's eyes, is a bust when you're a generational talent, because that's what he was. Whether people want to agree or not, that's what he was viewed as.
And to that point, I think.
Okay, so you're telling me, you're telling me in the 2019 draft. Wait, was it? Just let me double check. So hold on.
I think it was 21, wasn't it?
But to that point, like
in 2019, when Hawkinson and Noah Fant both played for Iowa, and they were crushing it. You're telling me they weren't as big in college as Pitts was?
Coming out of the draft?
Yeah.
I would say maybe Hawkinson was viewed because he was what, the 8th pick?
I mean, honestly, Southgate.
I think Font was the 11th.
Honestly, Southgate, I think the hype around I'm not saying factual. The hype around Pitts was a lot higher than both of those picks
because of how big he was. That's it. He was like a DK Metcalf, dude. He's fucking freakishly big and athletic.
I'm not saying that either one of those are disagreeing with, but I think the hype around Pitts and the fact
hype around Pitts was way higher,
and the draft class he came out of with who was against him at that time.
Yeah,
not to say guys didn't do better. His draft class for tight ends, he was unanimous. The statistically number one overall tight end pick. That's why he went fourth overall.
He went fourth
overall, first tight end overall.
And it's crazy because like he had a really good rookie year. Then he just disappeared and was just underwhelmingly mid.
And there were so many people that blamed his coach. Who was his coach for this?
Yeah,
wasn't it Arthur Smith?
Arthur
Smith.
And Arthur Smith has a thing for Jonnu Smith. And if you look, didn't he bring in Jonnu Smith to that team when they had Kyle Pitts? After he drafted Kyle Pitts, he went and fucking got Jonnu Smith, and they started targeting Jonnu Smith before they were him.
And that's where I think people will look at Pitts's previous, and I'm doing air quotes here, projected upside as a possibility because of misusage to see what he just did this last year to give him a shot.
Exactly. I think he fits perfectly in Kansas City. Kansas City was one of the only teams.
Oh, he would be amazing in Kansas City. I think he would be crazy. I think he could get 1,200 in Kansas City. I think so.
Yeah. Reed fucking dial him up, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. He can, in the right system, in the right place where he'll be utilized well, he can get 1,200. He's capable. I mean, again, man, the talent is there, and I think Likely. I'm rooting for Likely. I want to see Likely become a tight end one because he has the ability to do so, man. It's just time to put it out on the field, bro. Put it out on the field. Go to a team, become their bona fide tight end. He could go to New England and be the number one weapon.
I think they got Hunter Henry. They're not going to do that. I think he'll end up in the Giant as a Giant. I like that.
That wouldn't be terrible either. That would be great
for Theo Johnson. Get rid of Theo Johnson.
Huh?
Get rid of
Theo
they
need to move on from Theo Johnson.
Theo Johnson is horrible. You can't catch a ball.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I just looked at Kyle Pitts' draft class. The next selection was made at 56 overall, and that was Pat Freiermuth to the Steelers. So they went from the 4th overall pick to a tight end, and it went all the way to 22 before. I'm sorry,
the 22 pick in the second round.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wow.
55 picks. I mean, so they didn't pick another tight end until the 5th. So they went from the 4th to the 55th, which is also feeds into his projection. It feeds it because there's no other tight ends. It's not saying Freiermuth wasn't that guy, but it's saying if you need a tight end, this is the guy. Air quotes.
The crazy thing is the Falcons GM lost his job because of obviously the trade back into the first with the Rams. That was him making a bold move. But if you think about it, the Falcons GM built a hell of a team, man. He built a hell of a team, but you need results with that. And trading a first in a year where you're supposed to compete in a very lackluster division and get 3rd? Yeah, he had to go. Someone got to go.
Dittmer or something like that.
Hold on.
Very well. Satellite speaks of the war zone having covered what appears to be an underground.
Yeah, I can't wait for free agency. It's about to be crazy. We're about to see Baltimore make some tough decisions. I think they extend Lamar again to open up cap space. They need to keep Linderbaum. You do not let a center like Linderbaum.
Hold on. How would they? I'm kind of confused by this because he doesn't have any more guaranteed money. So how the fuck is that going to open up cap space if they don't owe him any more money?
Because if they extend him and defer him to other years, it removes from the cap number and they could turn it into a signing bonus.
But they don't. But he's already deferred.
Yearly,
I mean, he's
yearly salary. So
but
if
no,
they
he
extend
doesn't.
him an extra 2 years. No, go
But
ahead.
he doesn't have no
Listening.
guaranteed. He doesn't have no guaranteed. He ain't getting paid right now. And he's already got his money.
He already has his guaranteed money, but as far as the cap space, the percentage that hits the books over those projections, if he extends that, they can break that money up and lower that value. So yes, but the way they would do that, the reason why that would be intriguing to Lamar Jackson is because they can turn some of that said money into a signing bonus, which is guaranteed money. So it would give him additional money, but it would remove his yearly cap hit and defer it, so it would open up more money on the books.
And if you do about 20, 25, you re-sign your center. They can't afford to lose Linderbaum.
No.
We're about to see a new era in Baltimore. I'm surprised their general manager kept their job.
Hey, the whole North is about to be new.
It's crazy that Bengals are the only one that kept their coach.
Yeah, well, it's not though, because it gives them a couple of years, and especially this year, to supposedly, if you figure correctly, the odds they should be ahead because they have a coach and a team in place already with the culture instilled. You know what I'm saying? They're not rebuilding, retooling, adding in new system, nothing like that. So I figure that's the only reason that Cincinnati was probably about to hit that eject button. And then they were like, "Oh fuck!"
Everybody else is doing it. It'd be insane.
Yeah, the whole division they could win the division. The next couple of years for real.
Until Cincinnati figures out their piggy bank, they're going to continue to be in trouble.
Yeah,
I've been a firm believer that they should just trade T. Higgins.
Well, no, they don't, because all of his money was front loaded. So, like, if you look at his contract, I looked at it a couple months ago. Like, they're coming out of this scot-free because they already paid his money. So, yes, it will open up availability. But that's the biggest bugaboo with Cincinnati is their owner doesn't open up his purse strings. And it's not saying, like, he's cheap because he has a lot of money, but it's the value into the organization. Like, you look at some of these larger market teams, the reason why these owners put more money into their players is because there's more of a return on the franchise.
That's true.
Cincinnati, being a small market team, they have to base what they put out based on the return on investment. So people are like, he's cheap. No, he's got a shit ton of money. But the problem is it's like
they're not making enough to give out enough.
Yeah, it's dumping money into an investment to put you into the red as opposed to staying in the black.
Right. Hey, Tim, so I've been looking into Streamlabs, dude.
StreamYard?
No, Streamlabs.
Streamlabs.
Yes. It's like $189 for a year. And you can essentially do everything the exact same way, and it connects straight to your TikTok.
So I was talking to the guy that runs our podcast the other day, and I was like, "Yo, why don't we look at one of these cheaper?" And he's like, "Why do we change something that's not broken?" I was like, "Money wise," and then he told me why we don't change it. So, Underdog, shout out Underdog Sports. Their sponsorship in our podcast covers us financially for the year to cover StreamYard, so that's why we don't switch.
Nice. That's what's up.
Yes. So, because I asked the same thing, because I never asked the financials, I never look into it. Like, I trust him, And I was like, yo, like, because after I did that one stream with you on that shit you were doing, I was like, yo, why don't we check out of this? And he's like, because Underdog's paying for our entire membership for StreamYard for
Yeah,
the year. I was like, oh, okay.
they went down. They went down anyways. That place did playback.
But yeah, so I mean,
yeah, play a
definitely
StreamYard. StreamYards is awesome. I love it. It's just I've been learning a lot more, and I want to do some more stuff. Like I have more freedom on Streamlabs and other platforms like TikTok and stuff like that. But TikTok's not like their studio is not good enough, right? Because you can't stream out from there, but I can stream into it with a bunch of other platforms, and I can get up to 11 other people up on there at the same time, and I can move. I can make my scenes better, like I can personalize it more. Cause when you go put an overlay, I don't know if you guys, about your guys' overlays or whatnot, but like I create my own overlays and so when I like ESPN or whatever, so when I go and bring them in and import them, they are set to a certain like it blacks out a certain portion of your screen of your display to the feed out on the outside, right? And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So
our biggest overlay is the draft. The one that we do. We usually don't do overlays because ours are. We break down the previous game and then talk about upcoming. You know what I mean? That's what we base our pod on for the most part. But when we do the draft breakdown, we do overlays for the draft, and we haven't had any issues with StreamYard. But I definitely, dude, I took everything you said into consideration. I brought it up. And when he told me the financial breakdown, I'm like, okay, we stay with StreamYard.
Well, the only reason I even say that now is because what you I don't know, you may or may not know, but they have a new option on that side that does, because this will actually, since you guys don't use overlays, and you only do them in the draft, you don't know about this yet. You're going to run into this. They do, damn, it's snowing big. They do vertical and horizontal now.
Oh, really?
So
it'll match up with all the other streamers, the other platforms.
Right. But but that's just for YouTube. Right. So like YouTube, you can do one or the other, but they recommend to do both. So like I do both, but so when you go and you have your overlay, like if you go watch one of our latest episodes and you go look, when I go turn an overlay on, you'll see what I'm saying. It like squares out the whole box. Like it
was on there.
boxes out.
I popped on what you had going on today.
Yeah, and you see, it'll like take away the screen and make it like smaller when I put it up. When I take it away, you see like the whole display.
I got you. That makes
so
sense.
Like I've been working with things. So like when I go to Streamlabs or like use like OBS or even like TikTok Studio, shout out, I can move the overlay to exactly where I want it. So it doesn't crop out any of the picture of my feed, my video feed.
And to your point, that affects you more dramatically because of your live streams. We don't do.
We'll see. Like I've been doing some different things, working with different areas, like trying some different things out and stuff like that. But our main thing, though, we've been wanting to use overlays, but we also use overlays and we use backgrounds. Okay, like our backgrounds. So when we do that though, and you do your overlay and you're on your vertical, okay, your vertical, you're gonna get your most hits on. Okay, so when you do right, so when you do the vertical though, and you put it on there because it's going landscape. You see what I'm saying? On a vertical
landscape versus portrait, yeah.
Yeah. You're going to landscape on top of a portrait. So your overlay. So you're boxing it completely out, and you make it a little itty bitty square. So you only might see like a part of my display and a part of your display with like just like a little tidbit of the background. As soon as you take the overlay, you see everything and everybody. It changes the whole aspect. It's crazy. So like that's what I'm saying is like I can put vertical overlays or vertical what do you call it? Not vertical overlays, but I can put vertical scenes and I can create my own overlays that I can move so it doesn't do that. And it makes it look more clean. Because I found when I do that, when you do the overlays, it your people don't want to
cleans
come
up the distortion. Yeah, it cleans up the distortion, so your viewpoints are a lot cleaner. I get what you're saying. I'm listening. I hear you. That makes sense.
But you're like your viewership goes down because nobody sees it. They would see people see the background. It attracts the majority of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody wonders why some of these Discords have like thousands upon thousands of viewers, and it's like because they do one straight overlay and just stream so people can share to their TV and they'll watch a playoff game, so to speak. You know what I mean? That's why people be like, why does this Discord have X amount of viewers? And it's like, because it's fucking basic. They're just streaming games so people watch them.
Yep. That's what I used to do last year.
Everybody left us. We started talking about nerd shit. Everybody left.
Yeah, they want to fucking hear it. Southgate's in the crowd. He probably fell asleep. Yeah, dude. I've been into that shit though. I've been checking different shit out.
You can get lost in that shit.
It's like, it's like $189 or like $25 a month. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big difference. It's a big difference.
Oh, it's huge.
Comparison.
And when I brought that up, I was like, "Yo, why are we doing this?" And there was a few other things that I brought up, and when he said that, he was like, because he's got it all mapped out, like he's got everything set up, and I was like, all right. I was like, if you ever want to switch it up and let me fool with it, he was like, well, if they hike their prices up, we'll talk about it. He said, but right now, we're breaking even with that one sponsorship. I was like, fair enough. If we're paying $0, you know what I mean? I'm good with it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pop off here and dance around a little bit. I'll catch up with you a little bit.
All right.
This non-casual podcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or reused without the authorized written consent of the Not Move Podcast Network. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.